have to forgive the noise. I apologize. It was either this or traffic, and I chickened out on the traffic option because I don't like people watching me while I talk. So that's why we are out on my balcony, and right down there below is the thing. This comes on, I think, for the AC, I don't know. And my face is blue because I have like this kind of light behind me, and I'm wearing blue, and it's also like about to get dark. It is what it is, you know? I've kind of had a lot of just trash going on up here, and I feel like the best way to take care of it is to just expel it all over the place. And I feel like it's gonna be the best way to kind of get the brain happier. So I'm gonna be doing just kind of a series of things that bother me. Because a lot of things right now are bothering me. They're really bogging me down, like mentally. So I feel like if I throw them out into the universe, they'll be out there, and then hopefully somehow or someday they will just get resolved. If I throw out, you know, a majority of trash in the brain, it'll make me feel better. So this isn't gonna be a funny video. It's just gonna be what it is. So let's go. I don't know. First thing that bothers me is that I wake up every single morning feeling like I haven't slept at all. So every morning I wake up exhausted. I go through the day exhausted, and then I go to bed, and then I wake up again, and it happens all over again. And you might think, well, why are you not getting enough sleep? I get a ton of sleep. And you might be like, well, take a nap. Well, my friend, you might have struck gold there had I not tried that. When I take a nap, I wake up with a really foggy head, and my head hurts. Like, I took a nap earlier today, my head still hurts from it. So, and that was like, I don't know, 4 hours ago. It is unfortunately just what it is. The next thing that bothers me is that we have a couple of cats, and they don't get along with Penny because Penny chases them when she shouldn't. And I know she shouldn't chase them. She's a herding dog, and they just look like things that she needs to herd, so she does. So they don't like her, and therefore they just kind of don't hang out with us. So it's almost like having two pets that you have to be responsible for, yet they don't like allow me to shower them with affection. Another thing that really bothers me is that I don't have a car because I can't afford a car. And it bothers me because I have to rely on other people to allow me to use their car when I have to go to work, go to the barn. If I want to do something like on my own, and my boyfriend's at work, and my mom has her car, then I'm just stuck at home. Another thing that bothers me is my financial state. Right now, I pay for rent, I pay for board, and boarding a horse is extremely expensive. If any of you guys do that, you know it's like outrageous. Like, I spend more on board than I do for rent, and that is probably the most upsetting thing ever. Another thing that bothers me is that I've gone to a bunch of doctors up north regarding health issues that I've had, and no one knows what's wrong. They come out with little things, but nothing explains everything. Another thing that bothers me is that I have issues with basic human language. If I want to swear, it makes my brain feel bad. It's almost like hitting a speed bump. You're going at your pace, doing what you're doing, and then all of a sudden, like, you're just about to continue on with your sentence, and then the speed bump, you're like, maybe I shouldn't say that. Well, fuck that. I have to get more comfortable with saying basic words because it actually hinders me in my day-to-day life, which is actually the stupidest thing in the whole world. Because I have no problem with swearing on my own. When I'm by myself, I have absolutely no issue with saying like fuck you or like anything in my head because I'm by myself. There's no repercussions. It really doesn't bother me. And saying it like to you guys is kind of weird because I never do it. Not being able to communicate how I want is fucking ridiculous. I just saw a really tiny creature like try to scurry across this top here. I don't know. Another thing that bothers me is that I feel very isolated sometimes, even though I'm surrounded by people. I always feel very sad or lonely in instances where I really shouldn't. It bothers me that I can't do basic human things like get upstairs very easily or go for a walk or a run without feeling so like fatigued and in pain one way or another. That's just absolutely ridiculous. Another thing that bothers me is my credit card bill. That's probably pretty understandable. As I said before about my financial state consisting of board and rent, it's just not being able to pay it off is really upsetting. It bothers me that I don't know what I want to do for a living. You know, I'm not in college. I'm not obtaining a degree of any sort. I'm just kind of going through day by day, you know, knowing that I love to do certain things like make videos and draw, but not knowing what I can do with that. So I have such a creative brain, but I don't know how to make good use of it, so I do the best I can considering, you know, where I'm at in my life. But it bothers me that I don't know what I want to do. It bothers me that I want a horde of animals constantly in my life, and I can't have that. For me, I would love another dog, and I would love like a hamster or a guinea pig or something small because they make me really happy. I am home alone a lot, and it's like, oh man, if I just had a little friend to just snuggle, I'd feel way better. Sometimes it bothers me that I can't eat as much as I want to because I get randomly nauseous and can't fit enough food in my belly. You know, I can go like many hours without eating, which is terrible. Even though I want to eat, my stomach's like, like don't do that, it's a mistake. So I don't. It'll be like 9 o'clock, I'm like, oh man, I haven't eaten since 1. Oh, that's not good. My body's just like, nah fam, don't eat. I'm like, alright, you say so. If you say that it's gonna make my stomach explode, I'm gonna listen to you. But who knows? It bothers me when I get cut off, just in general in conversations with anyone, or things get made about another person when I'm trying to like explain how I'm feeling, and then it gets made about someone else. Sometimes I just want to have a conversation, and I would feel a lot better if I could eject all of my feelings like I am now just to people. I mean, I know you guys are great, but it would be nice to get feedback, and I don't really get that. So that kind of sucks, and it bothers me. All right, I think that's good. I've done a bunch of these. It's not everything that bothers me, but it actually really helped. You know, it kind of gives me things that I need to work on, like just kind of letting my feelings come out more, and just not constantly be a doormat, because I'm really good at being a doormat, and you have to be in difficult situations to grow. And I have to grow. Hopefully the universe will pay me back by giving me a small creature. Penny says hello. She says hello. She says hi, I'm excited. I'm excited. She says I would like a little friend so I could eat it. Please subscribe. I make new videos every Friday, and I'll see you next week. Bye.